My name is Heby. I am the Director of Industry and Partner Marketing at TIPALTI. I've been with the firm for about 4 years. Prior to that, I worked with Oracle NetSuite. So I've spent really the past decade of my career in financial technology. Oracle NetSuite was an enterprise resource planning, is an enterprise resource planning provider, and they really control the entire accounting and finance function for your business. So making a transition to TIPALTI was pretty seamless. NetSuite is, like Everflow, one of the biggest partners that TIPALTI has. And so switching from a pure finance, accounting, general ledger type of business to a payments type of business was a really easy, seamless transition. Like I said, I've been there for about 4 years. TIPALTI specializes in making global payments easy. And we'll get into why we partner with Everflow and some of the great things that we do together to provide for our clients. Yeah, so just to give a tiny bit of backstory around how TIPALTI fits into the affiliate space, TIPALTI's been around as a business for 10, almost 11 years. And when we had originally set out on our mission, the mission was to, like I said, solve the most challenging problems in payments. 10 or 11 years ago, the most challenging problems in payments, and today that still it rings true, are how do affiliate networks, how do ad networks handle making payments to their affiliates, handle making payments to their publishers. And this is very familiar for Everflow. Obviously, you guys help with this in a huge way. So TIPALTI set out on this mission to solve these really, really challenging problems in payments. The name TIPALTI actually means I handled it in Hebrew, which is really, really interesting because it speaks to our mission as a business and as a company, like I said, to manage and handle those most challenging problems in payments. So getting started in this space made perfect sense. Making payments to affiliates all across the globe in so many different countries, in so many different currencies, was really, really hard to do for businesses, especially through their banking relationships. So TIPALTI was able to aggregate all of that and make it a lot easier for you to manage and pay out to affiliates globally, all from one place, without having to manage multiple banking relationships, without having to manage multiple currencies and multiple accounts. So you can really all do that in one place. Yeah, I think the uniqueness of TIPALTI really comes in, and what makes us stand out from our competitors comes in when you think about the global nature of our business. TIPALTI has the power to pay out into hundreds of countries and hundreds of currencies across the world. So we kind of like to think about it, the more complex your payment challenges are, the better. If you're a domestic only company paying out to businesses in the US, TIPALTI can help you, but we may not be the best fit. There's dozens of other companies out there that can help you manage those payments. But however, if you are a business that has multiple entities across the world, you have an entity in Japan, you have an entity in China, you have an entity in the United States, you have the entity in the UK, going on and on, as complicated as your problems can get from a payments perspective, the better that is and the better challenge that is for a company like TIPALTI to help you. So we can help you with all of those global payments, managing all of your global entities, and ensuring that your entire financial process is locked up and really, really seamless from A to Z. The main issues that keep our clients up at night are some things that I touched on briefly already, are how do we pay out into countries across the globe? We're expanding into a new territory. How do we ensure that we can support our affiliates, we can support our publishers, we can support any types of gig workers or contract workers that we're working with abroad? How do we do that when we expand into new territories? How do we manage our multi-entity business that's growing? And how do we ensure that our process for payments stays simple, smooth, and automated as we grow from 100 people to pay out to 1,000 to maybe 10,000 people to pay out? So that's really where TIPALTI can come in and make a huge difference on your business, is ensuring that you have the right tools in place to help you scale to the next level of growth. Yeah, so TIPALTI is innovating constantly. Our solution is growing and expanding into new areas on a day-to-day basis almost. And everyone's favorite hot new topic is AI. AI has been built into TIPALTI from day one. And what makes us really unique is that we've always had the sense of suggesting things that might be common for you to do. So for example, if you commonly get an invoice from a certain supplier, that's $100,000 every month, and you pay that out every month, net 30 by the same terms, in the same currency, in the same, using the same payment method, using a check, using a wire. Tipalti's AI helps suggest that for you on a month-over-month basis. So you're not creating new bills, you're not creating new vendor bills, you're not creating new payment structures. You really can tap into the AI to ensure that the processes that you're doing that can be repeated month over month are repeated using the software's expertise and power. In terms of affiliate trends, I think we're seeing a lot of things. What I'm noticing particularly is that the word affiliate has become a much more widely applicable word across industries. 10 years ago, when people thought about affiliates, they really just thought about affiliate networks. They thought about link sharing. They thought about people posting, creating a website, creating a blog, and getting more and more people to drive traffic to a certain brand, to a certain service. That's, of course, still true to today. But I think what we're seeing is the rise of influencers. We're seeing the rise of micro verticalization and niche influencers. And we're seeing that in the affiliate space as well. So what I think is really going to happen is there's going to be a move towards specialization for certain affiliates, for certain influencers. And it's going to be less about finding somebody who can promote your beauty products and your athleisure products and your workout supplements. It's about finding someone who can promote each of those in a unique, authentic way to their specific audience. I was listening to a podcast the other day on Freakonomics Radio, and they were talking about a single guy who makes hundreds of thousands of dollars as an affiliate for the mattress space. All he does is test out different mattresses from the big box retailers like Simmons, Beautyrest, Serta, and also the internet brands today, like the Caspers, the Purples out there. And what he does is he's become an expert in that field. People go to him to get the best reviews on mattresses, and that's all he specializes in. He doesn't even branch out into other sleep products or anything along those lines. He's really focused and specialized in that one area, and that's why his clients or his constituents really trust him, because he's an expert in that one area. And you can tell that he knows everything from A to Z about mattresses and about how they sleep, and he can give you that firsthand information. So I think that's going to be the biggest trend that I see, is a move towards specialization, a move in towards verticalization, both for affiliates and affiliate networks, specializing in key areas that they can ensure their consumers are getting the most out of. Everflow and Tipalti have been working together for many years. It's one of the longest standing partnerships in the Tipalti partner universe. And I think it's actually one of Everflow's longer standing partnerships as well. The way that we work together is that Tipalti really completes the last mile of the Everflow lifecycle. As you all know, Everflow is a leader when it comes to calculations and better understanding what you owe your affiliates. And Tipalti helps manage that last mile. How do those affiliates get paid on time, accurately, every time? And that goes into, we can get into a lot of specifics there, whether they're a global payee that needs to get paid in pounds or yen or the Australian dollar, or their domestic payee that needs to get paid in US dollar or Canadian dollar. Tipalti has the ability to support Everflow's affiliate networks to ensure that they're supporting their affiliates in the best way possible. So the way that I really think about our relationship with Everflow is that Tipalti is designed to ensure that businesses have a best-in-class experience from a payment aspect, and Everflow is there to ensure that the affiliate networks have a best-in-class experience when it comes to the calculation behind those payments. So it's really a match made in heaven in terms of managing two sides of a coin that are really, really important, not only for the affiliate network, but to ensure that the affiliate network maintains a strong relationship with their affiliates that they work with on a regular basis. So in 2025, I think challenges that will continue to affect the affiliate industry are some challenges that we've seen already coming to the surface in 2024 and previously. From a payments perspective, I think it's going to constantly be a challenge to ensure that your payees, whether they're affiliates, they're gig workers, they're other kinds of 1099 workers, are getting paid in the way that they want to, when they want to, and using the methods that they want to. So it's really important as a business to meet your customers, meet your payees, meet your affiliates where they're at. So for us, it's really, really important to maximize the happiness of the affiliates that we're working with. And by having a relationship with Everflow, that gives us the opportunity to ensure that our affiliate networks that are using us for payments have the opportunity to use a best-in-class tool for calculations, so that they have that entire suite completed when it comes to finance and operations around serving their affiliate networks. So in terms of other issues that I see arising, I think around payments, that's going to continue to be a challenge. But in general, just from a thought leadership perspective in the affiliate industry, we spoke a little bit about that niche specialization and verticalization. I think that's going to be the next biggest thing. Is the trust that you need from consumers today is growing very, very rapidly. And in order to maintain and continue to earn that trust, you need to ensure that the affiliates in your network are specialized in the products or services that they're selling. So I think a continued move towards verticalization, a continued move towards specialization will be what we see from a thought leadership perspective, and what we see from a finance and payments perspective. I think it's going to be a continued value and importance on giving affiliates what they expect. Everyone expects a seamless marketplace type of experience today, and that's the experience that Everflow and TIPALTI can provide for you from end to end using both tools at the same time. There's a lot of opportunity in the affiliate space for 2025. I think what we might see is some changes in the music industry. Music and royalties, I believe, is an industry that's really ripe for influencers to jump in. What we've seen from some of our customers is that they could be distribution companies, they could be labels, but they're starting to open up affiliate or influencer arms. And the reason that they're doing that is because it can be really, really hard to promote your songs, to promote your albums without the help of social media today. So influencers that use new artist songs in their reels or in their social media clips are gaining a lot more exposure a lot more quickly. So figuring out ways that affiliates or influencers can connect with musicians, can connect with labels, can connect with artists to continue to promote that music and maybe find the next viral song or dance trend, that's going to be a way that affiliates can really win and start supporting a new industry or supporting an industry that they haven't been supporting quite as much in the past couple of years. Yeah, so getting in touch with TIPALTI is really, really easy. If you're a current Everflow customer, reach out to your Everflow contacts and they can get you in touch with the right people at TIPALTI. Setting up the integration takes no more than 2 minutes. Turning it on right from the Everflow system. You literally flip a switch and the TIPALTI integration is on. The hard work comes when you're migrating that data. Data about your influencers or your affiliates will live in the Everflow system. So better understanding how frequently an affiliate works with you or how much they earn when they work with you. All that information lives in Everflow, and all of the details of that payee will be in TIPALTI. So there is a bi-directional data exchange that happens between TIPALTI and Everflow systems. So getting all that information about your affiliates from the payee information about your affiliates from the TIPALTI system into Everflow is really, really critical to ensure that everything is going to be working smoothly from day one. So getting in touch is really easy. Flip of a switch for that integration. And then the hard work starts. It can be, a couple of days or up to a week or two to ensure that you're getting all the data from the TIPALTI system into Everflow and vice versa.